Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DPW. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I'll let you this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've been doing this analysis on a very routine basis. Did it yesterday, so that's where these green and red line annotations are coming from. And after today's price movement, definitely some more updates here need to be made. First thing I'm going to do, though, is a little bit of house cleaning, and I'm going to go ahead and delete these lines out. Sure, they still pertain to the chart. They're just not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter and a million lines all over the place. So just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. First update, though, comes about from a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. And this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have watched the past videos. But if you did, hopefully remember me talking about that right around $4.10, give or take, as resistance. But then this morning, the price broke up above it. And then you fast forward to the end of the day, and surprise, surprise, you can see so far so good. This area is indeed now acting as support. And that's what I would call the ideal level of support. I mean, if you were to say, Clay, what would make this chart look the most powerful going forward? Definitely if the price can stay up above the $4.10 mark. Now, don't get me wrong. If the price falls below the green line, am I saying the entire chart's ruined? I'm not saying that at all. But if the price can manage to stay up above it, that would definitely be a good sign of power on the bull's part. In the event the price does separate to the downside, next level of support at that point would be that purple line right there, which is the 50-period simple moving average. Currently valued at 370, but remember that is a moving average, so that value is going to change, as time goes by. But currently valued at 370. So in a nutshell, there from supports, preferably speaking, stay up above that $4.10 mark. If that can hold, then the next level will be right around $3.70, which again is that value of the 50-period simple moving average. What about areas of resistance? Well, the easiest way I think that I'm going to approach this going forward is just get this trend line here in place, because you can see now that technically lower highs have been put into place. Now, I don't say that in a hugely bearish sense, like this thing's about to roll over. But as it stands right now, as far as resistance levels, I would just make it that trend line right there. So keep an eye on that. And if the price can break up through that orange line, then at that point, I don't think it becomes unrealistic at all to think that the price could get up to $5, if not higher. But one step at a time. And the first step is stabilizing after some sellers definitely hit it up this afternoon. But we'll see if things can stabilize or not. Overall, though, from a big picture perspective, if I scrunch up a chart like this, price is still building higher bases, and that's what you want to see. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.